What it do, Pips? What it do? What it do? What it do? Who's here? Can you guys hear me okay? Who here tonight? Who here tonight? We're about to discuss Panama real quick, man. Been here for almost a week. Well, a week today, actually. I got here last Saturday, and I got some info for you guys. So, and any other questions you guys might have about Panama or Central America, because I've been to actually all the countries in Central America now. But are you guys able to hear me? Oh, my man QB passport flexing in the building. Brrr. Yo, QB, are you able to hear me okay? Put a one real quick if you're able to hear me okay. I just want to make sure all is good. All right. Cool beans, cool beans. Yo, QB, it's crazy out here, man. I know you wanted to come to Panama. I don't know if it's still in your plans, but it's different, bro. It's different from all the other countries in Central America. To me, this is like an extension of the US, bro. It's like living in Miami almost. If you navigate around the safe areas, of course, it's like living in Miami, and it's the same thing. Like if you navigate in Miami through all the safe areas, because Miami gets crazy too. But here is about the same thing, and then they have the same skyline with the beach in front and stuff like that. So there's a few nice apartments and condos that you could get for a very good price in comparison with the US. I think that's the only thing that I see that is like that you could really gain value when it comes to like moving over here. Like everything else, to be honest, so far, it's about the same price. Like food, like groceries is about the same price. Um, Night out, nightlife is not well. It's okay. It's not as cheap as other countries in Central America or the Caribbean countries either, or South America, because Colombia is pretty cheap. Out here, you could pay for a mixed drink anywhere from like $11 to $13, or let me say anywhere from $10 to $13, which is still not bad. But in Colombia, for mixed drinks, you're gonna pay a lot less than that. And then keeping in mind, like the currency here, they use the dollar, the US dollar. So $13 for a drink is a lot of pesos in Colombia, and it's a lot of pesos in Mexico as well. This is actually even Mexico is cheaper than this. Again, from what I'm seeing so far. Oh, another thing that is actually, is a good price is like the movie theaters. Like movies are, like I went to the movies to watch Doom today, and we pay it was $7 the entrance. That's good, because in the US it's like 20, 23 or some ridiculous craziness like that. Out here it's like $7. So you could get a little date, and it won't be so costly. And I'm pretty sure there's like more economical things to do and like better prices. Maybe I haven't experienced them yet, but so far from what I'm seeing is the only things that I noticed that are like fairly fair prices is renting, movie theaters, food is some so. Because you could go to like a fonda and get some cheap food for like $3, $4. But if you're gonna eat in a fancy restaurant, I mean, you're gonna pay more than other countries. Less than US. You're gonna pay less than US, but more than other countries in Central and South America. To be honest, out of the countries in Central America, this is like the most pricey ones in some aspects. In some other aspects, is it's good, but in some aspects, it's pricey, man. It's what I did notice is there's a lot of good connections here. Like I went to an event yesterday, and there was like an expat, and yeah, you could call it an expat because most of the people there are from like other countries in the world, and the networking was amazing. It was some good networking, and I'm pretty sure that when I go to the next one, it's gonna be even better. But because it was my first time showing up there, and it's a little shy. I didn't approach the situation maybe like I would the next time I go, but it was a good time. It was a definitely good time. That's the one spot that I've seen the best looking girls so far. Because I've been to a few clubs. I mean, for being here only 2 weekends, I've been to like 10 different clubs already, and the girls are okay. But the girls in that event that I went to was fire. There was some good looking girls on that one. Where's my peep, man? I know they. Oh, let me send it to. Let me send this thing to the shot. Let these people know I'm connect. QB, I know you have a live in about an hour, right? Or like in about 30 minutes now. Everybody head to QB's channel right after this, man. QB is the real one, man. Always looking out for a brother. So I mean, even if you don't see it today, when you see the replay, make sure you look out for my boy. Make sure you sub to him. Make sure you follow him on IG and everything. Got some amazing content, man. They've been doing some crazy lives, man. It should be hella entertaining, super informative. So make sure you follow my boy QB. Always supporting. Hit me up with the cash. Hit me up with the super shot. That's a good look, man. Ha 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 ha. Oh, 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 oh. All right. So QB, so when you trying to come over here, man? Man, I gotta get used to doing more lives, man. This is actually a very good place to interact with the subs, but it's way better because some of these people will be asking like 200,000 questions, and to be sitting down and start texting all this stuff, and then like you answer one question and they ask 20 more, and it's cool, man. I'm not complaining, but come through the live, support a brother, and then we can have a conversation, and it's easier for me to give you whatever information you need. Because I mean, taking time for my busy schedule to be like taxing, that's it's too much time, man. It's easier you get into the live, you support, we get to talk to each other and stuff like that, and we're able to conversate, and you get more than me like texting you when I get a few minutes. So I'm gonna actually keep this recording. I'll upload it because I want you guys to really start getting into the habit of coming to the lives and stuff like that, so we could conversate and you could ask your questions and we could have that cool conversation and stuff like that. Yeah. Brr. I so one thing, nightlife here, bro. And I want to talk about this because again, I want to make sure that you guys get to catch it on the replay. Nightlife again is interesting. I feel like you could find anything you're looking for. So if you're looking for your non-pros and stuff like that, you could get them. You could get into the but the one thing you're gonna have to approach. You're gonna do a cold approach. I mean, I haven't seen much signals and stuff like that. Like I haven't seen it a lot. Like you get it here and there, but not as much as like Colombia or like what, like El Salvador, like Mexico. Like the thing is that for me, the way I look at it is like I guess this is so Americanized that man they get in those same habits, but yeah, because it's not, you don't get a lot of like signals and stuff like that. You need to do more cold approach. I think, but people are cool once you actually, do the cold approach and everything. Like they talk to you. That's the difference. Like in US, they act weird. Here, they actually talk to you. And then, if you're cool and you're maxing your looks and stuff like that, you're probably going to be successful. Most probably. But you definitely need to start, you're definitely going to have to cold approach for sure. Which is fine. Like I'm cool with it. Like I don't mind that at all. I mean, some of the things that you already do, when you dress nice, when you smell good, when you shaved up, when you know you swag, stuff like that. That's already like indirect cold approach. That's already causing females to kind of look your way or say hi or give you some type of signal, even though that's not super. It's not. I haven't seen it much here, but definitely it's you need to be ready to call the approach again. You need to be ready for it, just in case. And then when it comes to pros, I seen them everywhere, but in small portions. Like I say, small portion. That's crazy, but in like not a lot of them. So like I one of the clubs that I went to, it was like 2 or 3 days that I could tell. I saw like three in a corner, like sitting down having a drink, and you could tell because the way they dress, the way they're looking at you immediately, like noticing you and stuff like that. You could tell they're pros. And then, I was hanging out with some shorties I met on my first night out, like super cool people, super cool people. We was hanging out, and they actually pointed out to me too, like, oh yeah, they pros, which is fine. I didn't get to ask much about it. Like I think one of these days I'm gonna ask and see and get the info for you guys just in case you need it. Like um, you know, all the info you may need just in case. But it's good so far, man. The weather crazy hot. It's super hot. Again, it's just like Miami. We have like the skyline with the ocean, or you can have the skyline with just the buildings and stuff like that, which is super super cool. I like both, man. I'm from New York, so I always want to see the buildings. Like I don't care about seeing the ocean, having ocean view for. I mean, it's okay with me. I'd rather see like live lights. I want to see lights on live. So when I'm here at night, like I don't want to see dark in the ocean. And I'm always here, like I'm working all day, and even if I'm working from home, like I'm not paying attention on what's outside. But when I'm out here at night, like editing or doing some other stuff, I like to see life. I want to see lights. I want to see people moving. I want to hear the sirens, even though that you don't hear them here like you hear them in New York, but I want to hear people living and noise and stuff like that. Of course, until it's time to go to bed, then they could disappear all the noise. But While I'm here up, I want to make sure I see that because when you have ocean view, it's just darkness actually, and I don't know. We're looking at that. It's nice to see it in the morning and during the day, but what are you gonna see at night? I'd rather see that. I don't know if you guys are able to see behind me, but this is my window. I'm actually on the 20th floor. I don't know if you can see much from here, but I'm on the 20th floor. All I see is like sky, like the skyline is amazing from here. So, and I'm only gonna be here for a few more weeks. I'm here for a few more weeks, and then I'm getting another location. I'm about to hit a, I'm about to get another location where I'm gonna be staying for about a year. I mean, let's see what happens. But I'm thinking to do like a year, maybe two from here. I'm planning on taking over all over Central America. I'm just gonna focus on Central America for now. I'm almost done. I have one country left, which is Belize, and I'm about to do Belize ASAP. But I'm gonna just focus on Central America. I think everywhere else we have enough content creators taking care of Asia, taking care of Europe, taking care of South America with Colombia, Brazil, and them. I think there's not a lot of us here in Central America, so I'm gonna stay out here, chilling and bringing you guys all this content and all this information just in case you guys decide to come this way. But for sure, if any of you guys come to Panama, hit me up. You guys know how to. Check me out on IG, Right Harper INTL. Check me out there. Let me know, man. Or if you have any questions. I've only been here 7 days so far, but I'm pretty well versed when it comes to these things. Like we've been traveling for so long, like I don't need that long to kind of figure things out. Like I'm already able to move. I already made some friends. I already made, work is good, life is good. So I'm able to move around the way that I like to. I'm actually, experienced traveler, so it's no diggity, no biggie, no biggie. It's easy. I'm moving around already like a local. I'm already doing things. Plus, I speak Spanish, so it's even easier that way. It's even easier. Guys, if you, once you get to watch this video, you got any questions, leave it below. Leave a comment. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you, smash that bell so you continuously get this info, get this content, get this work, and stay on, man. We do this for you guys so that it's easier for everyone that want to travel to these places, to come through and doesn't have to go through all the mistakes that we might do. Like we put it out there for you guys, so it's easier, it's better, it's faster to get to those places. All those errors that we make, you don't have to make. And then you get here, you already got the connect, you got the links, you just move around easy. You know what's really cheap out here too? Uber. Oh my God, Uber here is like $3, $4, man. Like a 20, 30-minute ride, it'd be like max. The max I have paid here for Uber was $7, and it was because it was very late, and I was coming from like really, really far. And actually, I wasn't the one that put it. It was in drive, and one of the girls that was with me, I gave him a phone to kind of put in the address and ask for the drive, and she went up to 7 quick because it's the platform suggested 5, and she went to 7 so that they could get here faster. I was like, oh, but I mean, $7, who cares? That's nothing. But just to give you an idea, like $7 is considered a lot here when it comes to Uber. So that's another plus. So for me, plus right now is rent. Rent is good. Like and then also the value for money too, because the space you're gonna get is gonna be nice. It's gonna be a good area, and it's gonna have amazing view. Again, I'm on the 20th floor. One of the places that I saw today, because I'm currently looking for my next spot. And one of the places I saw today was on the 35th floor. Crazy, man. Crazy view, crazy everything. So I think that's a good value. And you could get something good like that for like 1200 or less. And right now, actually, apartment hunting is a little crazy because there's a lot of people moving. There's a few companies that are bringing a lot of expats for some projects that they're happening. I don't know. But there's a lot of, my realtor told me today that there's a lot of people moving to Panama that's being brought from the US, from Europe, from Panama, from Canada, and they taking over. So a lot of the places that I saw from the States when I was there looking are taken already. So now I had to restart again looking, and but there's still a lot, man. I've seen like this week alone, I've seen like about 10 places or more. With of course I have like three different realtors, but that's how you do it. I haven't decided yet. I actually sent the proposal today, so let's see what's up. But I'm still not convinced. I just want more and more and more. It's like I see one, I'm like, oh, I like this one. Then I see another one, I'm like, no, I like this one better. So I keep changing my mind. I just gotta get into something quick because if it's gonna be like that, I'm never gonna move. But this place that I'm at is sick, bro. It's sick. A little small, but it's sick though. Like it's all I need. Like if I could get an Airbnb like this one everywhere I go, I will pick it quick. I will choose this one every time because this is very comfortable. Got a nice bedroom, amazing view in the bedroom and in the living room. Got my kitchen ready. Bathroom is good. A lot of closet space. And it's like super, super like keyless. Like I don't there's no keys for anything. I'm not using keys like to go to the gym, to go to the pool. The pool is actually on my floor, on the 20th floor, so it's nice. It's nice out here. That's one good thing that I could say. So again, let me name them again. Winning things that I think are super great is the renting is a good one. Um, what was the other one? Oh, like dinners and movies and stuff like dating, like places to take a girl like to date. Those are good too. You're not gonna break the bank. And then like Ubers are super cheap as well. So those three things so far. I'm not gonna be able to name like another 20 pretty soon, but for now, those three things are good. Things that I think that are a little bit pricey than what we used to in the US is like the grocery shopping is a little bit expensive. It's actually easier for me. It's cheaper to go to restaurants than to go grocery shopping. That's crazy, but I mean that's the way I see it. So yeah, so groceries is kind of pricey. What else is pricey? Yeah, the gas. You know, one of the dudes that I met has a car, and we were trying to go somewhere, and I said, "Don't worry, I got you with the gas." And the gas was a little pricey, but I mean, not that I care, I don't drive, but for whoever wants to come and drive here, it could be a little pricey. So groceries, gas, and what else? What else? Oh, they tell me electricity. I haven't had a bill yet, but they tell me electricity is crazy too, because it's so hot that you want to keep your AC on all day, all night. So your electricity bill is gonna be insane. So those three things. I gave you three good ones, three not so good ones. And then like things to do here. There's a lot of things to do. For me, what I'm gonna do like to do like adventures and stuff like that, like to get out of the city. I want to start going to like the islands. I want to go to like Boquetoro. I want to do the San Blas Island. There's like hundreds of islands that you could actually go through, that you can go to. So I'm trying to figure that out. Like I don't know when it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen soon. Easter is coming, and then if you guys know about Latin America, like Easter is a huge holiday. It's actually they take from Thursday to Monday, and in some countries like DR on Wednesday they're already partying hard because I think I don't know if it's Saturday or Friday that everything is closed. something like that. Here they telling me that Friday of Easter they close everything till 12, and then after 12 they reopen everything again, which is cool because I mean, and then it ain't like I'm going out before 12 anyways. If I go out that day, I don't know. I might just stay, around with a little pretty thing and just keep it chill. I wanna. I know that you guys have been having a lot of fun with my nightlife videos, which is fine, but I don't think I'm gonna do them as often anymore. I'm gonna try to do at least like for until I hit like all the spots. I'm gonna try to do like two nightlife videos a month, unless I do like live from the club or something like that. But I'm gonna try to keep it to like 2 or 4 months here in Panama and when I travel around. And then I want to show you more things. Like I want to go to Boca Toro and wild out in Boca Toro. They have this party every Friday, which I think is Freaky Friday. And you go to like four different places. They take you on a boat to like a bar in the middle of the ocean or something like that. It's crazy, bro. People wild out. The last place I went like to some event like that was Nicaragua in San Juan del Sur. Dude, I mean, I have to create another channel so we could talk about everything. So we could go in detail about everything, bro. Because San Juan del Sur is wild. Like people be sleeping on Nicaragua. Nicaragua is one of my favorite countries in the whole world. I mean, I love me some Salvador, but Nicaragua is insane, bro. Insane. Like so much fun there and super cheap too. Super cheap. When you paying here, I don't even know how much is a beer. How much did I pay for the beer last night? Oh shoot! I went out last night, right? Like I was telling you guys, I went to this event for like expats and stuff like that. Really good place for connecting and networking. And after that, we went to another spot. This spot called Selena's. I mean, if you guys, you can look it up. It's for Selena Hostel. They have like a rooftop, and it gets crazy. Um, and I saw your boy Passport Heavy there. What's his name? Yeah, he was out there, man, chilling. He was wilding out too. I'm like, oh, bro, that's how you do it out here? Like that? I mean, we didn't got to talk. I just say hi to him and stuff. Like, I ain't trying to sweat nobody. I say hi, he say hi, but then he was on his way out, and I was on my way in because I was coming from somewhere else. It seems like he was there from early, but he was having fun, bro. He was having fun. I definitely see why he likes Panama so much. I've seen multiple videos from Panama from him, and I can see why. Because he definitely has, he knows a lot of people and stuff. So it's a good look. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm moved already. I'm not moving. I'm moved. The only thing is like, I'm in this Airbnb until I find a spot that I really want to feel comfortable in. I think it's a big like renting, finding a place to stay is a big decision because you're gonna be paying for something. If you're paying for something you hate, you're gonna be miserable. So I want to make sure I get the right place. And I'm looking right now. I'm gonna stay here like a year, maybe two. Depends. But yeah, that's the intention. Like well, not the intention. That's what I just did. I moved. Cost of living is. I was just saying, is for some things it's good. Some things I mentioned three and three. I'm gonna give you the three that I mentioned earlier. But three things that I think that are really good pricing. Like renting is good compared to the US. Like you for like 12, 1300, you can find an amazing place. Like already furnished and everything. And if you want it unfurnished, it could be even cheaper. You could find something for $1,000 that's like two bedrooms, huge living room, like an amazing view, like on a high floor, um, for like 1,000 or like 1,200, right? So renting is good. When it comes to like transportation, super cheap. Like an Uber, the maximum amount of money I spent on Uber is being $7, and I was like over 30 minutes away from where I was at. So Uber is super cheap, and what was the other thing? Oh, the movie theaters and dining. Like if you're taking a girl to a date, Of course, if you take it to like a five-star restaurant, it's good. You're gonna have to spend money, but you could take it to a regular restaurant and it's gonna be good. Like you're not gonna spend no more than like $30 for like two people. So like I went out with my friends yesterday. We went to the fish market, to the seafood market, which is like super popular here. And we both have like a big fish with everything that comes with it, and we had two beers each, and it was $35 total. So I mean that's pretty good. And the big fish, man. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna put that content out about the fish market. So like dating, like taking girls out, that's cheap, and then Uber and renting. Things that I think are pricey is like grocery shopping is pricey. What was the other thing that I felt like it was pricey? I think like when it comes to nightlife, like the drinks, I don't know about you, but coming from like New York and Miami, like for a drink, for a mixed drink, you could pay anything from 18 to $22. Here, you could pay for a mixed drink anything from like 10 to $13. So it's cheaper than the US, but it's a lot more expensive than other cities in Central and South America. So I mean, it's a good look. I mean, you don't. I mean, if you want to go out every night, you're definitely going to spend money. But that's everywhere you go. Like if you go out every night, you know you're going to spend your money. But if you pace yourself, and do dating and go out every once in a while and do your thing, you're going to be good. Residency for USA for U.S. citizens, you can stay here up to 6 months, and then you could just drive to Costa Rica. You could drive to Guatemala or something like that and come back and then start over. And then for me, honestly, because I have some good lawyers, I guess, because it's the company that's doing it for me. I got my carnet. I already have like my ID, and I got that shit like in 3 days. And when I told another guy like, oh, I already got it. He was like, oh, that was fast. So I guess I got good lawyers. I don't know, but they move fast because I mean I didn't think it was gonna be that fast either. But you don't need a carnet. The only reason I'm getting ID for here is because I'm gonna be working from here. So for some reasons, like I want to open bank accounts and stuff like that, so I wanted to get an ID so that I'm able to move around and do things. Like if I wanted to rent a car, like I just wanted to make sure that I'm taking those steps just in case I need them. And if I could get them, why not? Well, so far so good, man. So far so good. And there's some beautiful women here too, man. There's some beautiful ones. Yeah. Actually, again, this is my seventh day here. I went out last weekend. I went out yesterday, Friday, and Saturday this week as well. And yesterday was some beautiful girls out. There was some beautiful women out yesterday. Last night was nice. Top three countries to live in Latin America. Um, I have weird taste, man. Like I know that there's a lot going on in Colombia, but I still rank Colombia up there. So for me, I'm not even gonna mention Panama, man. Ask me about Panama in a month from now, so that I could be honest with my response, because I only been here a week. I only able to tell you things that I've seen so far. But in a month, I'll be able to give you better information. But places that I've been multiple times, I would say top three. It depends on what it is. Like if it's for women, to me, if it's for women, is Colombia, Nicaragua, El Salvador, maybe DR. But DR with me is different because I'm Dominican, so it's easy. It doesn't even count. So for me, not counting Dominican Republic, is would be in Latin America, Colombia. Oh shoot, I cannot leave Mexico. I'm sorry. Number one, Mexico. Number two, Colombia. Number three is a tie between Nicaragua and El Salvador. That's the way I'm looking at Latin America for now. But I had really good time in Argentina. A little crazy situations with with brothers out there. I don't think we are super popular in Argentina, but it was a good time. And what makes it even better is the prices, bro. Like, dude, you could go out for dinner and spend like $10 on a piece of meat. This beat, like prime, top of the line, best restaurant in the city, and it's amazing. Uruguay the same. Oh, Peru! Don't sleep on Peru, my dude. Peru is fire, and every person that I have spoken to hates. I mean, don't hate Peru, but don't like Peru like that. I love Peru. I had an amazing time there. You could watch my videos, man. I had the best time ever. Yeah, that's the thing with Argentina. It's not Argentina's not diverse. Like Uruguay, same thing. Uruguay, same thing. It's not diverse. We're not super popular, and it should be the opposite because there's not a lot of us there. We should be super popular because you don't get to see us much. So when you see one of us, you should be like an instant superstar. But I didn't see it. I didn't get a lot of hate though. Just a couple of occasions, but I didn't feel the love like I feel it in other countries. But it wasn't bad though. I had a good time. Yes, yes. And I would recommend people, if you haven't been to Argentina, go now. I mean, it's bad to say this, it's really bad. But go now before they fix the country because the inflation is crazy. But this new president, it looks like he's going to make some changes. So before all of that stuff changes, make sure you go. It's just like Cuba. Cuba is super cheap too. So before something happens and they don't let us in back in Cuba, like go to Cuba because Cuba is a good time, bro, and it's cheap as hell, like super cheap. Puerto Rico is just like being in Miami, but it's cheaper when it comes to nightlife. Honestly, no. Puerto Rico is actually cheaper than Panama, to be honest. When it comes to the things that we do frequently, like nightlife is cheaper. You could get it. You could get. I was paying for a mixed drink in La Placita in Puerto Rico. Like it was like $7 for a mixed drink, and then like in the restaurant, eh, like about the same. Panama and Puerto Rico about the same when it comes to dining out. Uber more expensive in Puerto Rico. Renting, mm, renting more expensive in Puerto Rico as well. If you're local, you're probably gonna find cheaper. But Puerto Rico's not as pricey as you might think. It's really not, bro. Like you could have a good time with not so much money. And the good thing is like we don't need passports. You could just get on a plane and bounce. You don't have to go through passport control, none of that craziness that's annoying. You can just go in and get out of the airport quick. And that's a good look for sure. I mean, every time if you see my videos for PR, man, every time I go there, I have a good time. Every time I go there, I have a good time. Like and those videos from PR, like they get good traction too. Like people definitely interested in going to PR. PR, Puerto Rico. Some of my best performers are Puerto Rico, is PR, and El Salvador. Yeah, that's what I mean Central America. Some of my best performers are in Central America. I'm about to go to Guatemala first week of next month for a couple of days, man. I haven't been since right after COVID, so I haven't been there for like a year and a little bit. I can't wait to go to Guatemala, man. Guatemala be popping. People just don't know. Central America be in some shit. I mean, it's freaking cheap. Costa Rica too. The thing is that Costa Rica is very, very pricey because it's super Americanized. It's there's still a few spots that are not so expensive, like Jaco Beach. I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was so pricey, but there's other places, other areas where there's more expats leaving that are a little bit over the top. And some of my friends here in Panama tell me that it's getting even pricier, like especially like even the city is getting pricier. But I think the ladies from Costa Rica are beautiful. Like I met one yesterday actually at the event that I went to, and she was beautiful, nice. You know what's the good thing about Panama too? Everyone that I have met speaks English. like fluently. Like they speak English. I'm like, this is this is this is different. This is actually nice. I mean, I don't know. It could be a good thing or it could be a bad thing because also it could be that the whole craziness from the U.S. females be acting like them over there too. So I mean, you have to look at it both ways. But so far, the heat here in Panama, bro. If you're at somewhere where it's cold right now, get on a plane and come to Panama, bro. Over here, it's hot as hell. It's super hot, super hot. Yeah, yeah, man. Modern, exactly like that. That it's all BS, man. I was just saying earlier that here you don't get a lot of signals, like shooting signals. You have to do like mostly cold approach. This place that I went yesterday, there was like some of the dudes that were there. Well, brothers are a minority, like were a minority there, like expats. I only saw it was like six, seven of us, and it was mostly people from like other countries, like even here in Central and South America. There was other people from there, and you could definitely see that the white dudes are winning. They winning big time, bro. They get a lot of attention. They get a lot of attention because I was like chit chatting with some of them, and we were just there standing, and you can see they definitely get shooting signals. Definitely they do. But I was talking to this one dude, right? And he's been all over the world, and he was just telling me that he loves it here, but for him it's easier. And this is a very good looking guy, like white dude, like from I think it's from like Australia or something like that. And he was saying how it's easier for him to meet people in dating apps. So I mean that might be the secret is dating apps. Maybe not so much like cold approach and none of that other crazy shit. Yeah, man. But I think it's gonna be a good time here. Let's see what happens. Yeah, 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 for sure. Like, he was actually telling me about Bumble. He mentioned Bumble. Maybe he does on both, but he mentioned that he has been meeting like some nice ones from Bumble. I haven't tried it yet. I've been super busy trying to find a spot, like trying to get around, trying to learn my ways. Um, and honestly, the places that I've been at night is just for me to experience like what is Panama nightlife looking like trying to find my spot. 'Cause I'm the type that have my spots that I go to that I frequent a lot. So I'm just trying to find those spots first and then make decisions and then be more aggressive with the dating scene and stuff like that. Right now I'm just trying to find those places, the hunting grounds where I'm gonna be doing my thing. Just learning my ways. I'm pretty good now. Like in this neighborhood that I'm staying, I'm able to move around and that one area where it's like the red light district is called Casco Viejo. It's not too far. It's like a $3 Uber drive from here, like 10, 15 minutes. So it's not bad at all. Yeah, yeah, that's what I keep hearing. There's less pros on Bumble for sure. Um, but again, you see them here. You see them in the clubs, and everybody. I think the way I look at it, maybe it's me, but I feel like everybody knows who's the pro and who's not. Because you could tell, bro. You see them, the way they dress, the way they acting, the way they interact with people. You know they're pros. Yesterday, I wanted to ask one like, "Yo, so what's up?" But I didn't. I don't feel like I'm there yet. Like I need to give me some more time. I was gonna ask her like, "So what you do? What's up? What's good?" And kind of to try to get some information, like pricing and stuff like that, just in case anyone needs some help with that. But maybe next time I go out, I figure I'll find out the prices and how everything works. All of that good stuff. I get all the info next time I go out. I don't know, and a lot of the pros that I saw last weekend and this weekend, they were from actually from Colombia. Not that I'm not saying anything, just in case there's somebody that sees that. I don't want to offend anybody, but in my case, this is my case. 2 times I've been out, 2 weekends I've been out. The ones that I have met have been from Colombia, and that's just in my case. Maybe if they're from everywhere, I don't know. The ones that I have met, they've been from Colombia, and I didn't ask for price or nothing. I just talked to them and I noticed, everything. And then another girl that was there told me who they were and what were they doing. Tijuana, the yes, 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 yes. That's oh my God. There's so many Venezuelans here. It's not even funny, bro. So many, so many. And you guys know, I love me some Venezuelans. They're beautiful. They're nice. They good, bro. So I'm good with them. So that's one thing that I'm happy about. There's a lot of girls from Colombia too, like non-pros. Like one of my friends here, one of my closest friends here that I actually met when I got here, the first night I got here. She is Colombian, super fluent in English, nice, has a job, has a career, doing her thing, definitely doing her thing. And her friend also the same thing. When I met her, it was like 6, 7 of them, and they treated me super well, man. We hung out the whole night. Cool peoples, man. Cool peoples. And like I think like 3 or 4 of them were Colombian, and then the other ones from Venezuela, and like maybe one of them was from here. I don't know. Like out of let's say the ratio out of like 20 girls that I have met, like 5 are from Panama. Everyone else is from like Colombia or Venezuela. That's crazy. I haven't met a lot of people from Panama yet. Most of the people are from Venezuela or from Panama or from Colombia, which I'm not mad about, man. I'm cool with it. I don't care about that. Bro, I love Venezuelans, man. They everywhere. I love them. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with Colombians either. Like I smell them tricks a mile away. I just don't. I'm not doing no Tinder, none of that crazy shit. So if I do, I mean, plus I'm not into pros like that for real. Like I'm not into pros like that. Like like I'm able to get girls like on the regular. I don't need pros like that. I wanted to approach a pro because I want to get the information because I know I do have friends that are they all about that life and when they come visit, I'm gonna let them know what's good. But I'm not about pros like that. The only good thing I don't know. I'm not great. I'm not into it like that. Like I'm not. What country? Colombia? Yeah, Colombia. Colombia is terrible right now when it comes to that craziness they're doing over there, man. Like one of my favorite places to go is Medellin, and I don't even do much when I'm there. I just love the city. I love the weather. I love the people. I love the food. Well, I'm not so crazy about the food, but I love the people. I love the weather. I like to move around. Like I have very very good friends in Medellin, super close friends in Medellin, but I don't even want to go myself, and I know my way around in Medellin, and I don't even want to go. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. Everything they're doing over there is crazy. I'd rather go to Bogota for real. And I don't know about the whole Venezuelans. I don't know if they're doing some craziness. That I haven't had a bad experience. I haven't heard many bad things about it because I mean they everywhere, bro. Venezuelans are. I actually want to go to Venezuela. That's where I want to go. That's the last country I'm doing. Like when I'm done with Central America, or maybe before I'm done, I might go to Venezuela. Now that I'm here, I'm closer. But I'm missing 2 countries in South America to finish South America. I'm missing Paraguay and Brazil. And Brazil, I'm leaving for last because I hear so many great things about Brazil that that's gonna be the end of my tour to South America. Again, like I was saying earlier, Central America, I only missing one country, which is Belize, but I've been to every other country. I've been to all the countries in South America. Once I'm done with Latin America, then I'm debating. I don't know if I'm gonna do Asia or I'm gonna do Europe. If I do Europe, I'm probably gonna do Eastern Europe first. If I do Asia, of course, I'm gonna start with Korea because I have some good friends in Korea. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I was actually gonna do the opposite. I was gonna do Sao Paulo first because normally most of the flights land there first. So I was actually gonna do it like that, and then. But now that you're saying it, Rio, maybe I'll do Rio first and then Sao Paulo. I also want to go to. I have a friend that I met in Uruguay from Brazil. There's a lot of Brazilians that go vacation in Uruguay, and I met this chick there, and she invited me to go to her city. I think she's from Fortaleza, so I might go there too to connect with her. Maybe I don't know, but I definitely got to go to Rio just to experience it at least 10, 15 days, and then I want to go to São Paulo for at least for the same amount, and then I want to go to see my friend. Chill with her for a bit. She said she's gonna take me everywhere, and that shit sounds good. So I'm definitely gonna have to hit Rio real quick. I'm in Brazil. I mean, everybody's in Brazil. I just saw my boy Lord Williamson in Brazil killing it. I saw Barbara Wall in Brazil too. Ace is in Brazil. Like everybody and their mother went to Brazil for this carnival, man. That's what's up. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot more people that I don't even know that were there. I'm gonna go. I want to go during the summer though. Like if I go, I don't know. Hopefully, I'll be done with everything that I'm doing here. Like maybe like end of October, like November, because I definitely don't think I want to do Carnival yet. I want to go before Carnival, and then I want to go to Carnival. Like I don't think I'm ready for that craziness though. And it gets super pricey, man. I was looking into some of the things. Like I was like, oh shit, it's get crazy. I mean, and it's just for that time. It's basically like for Brazil, end of the year and Carnival are crazy pricey. Normally, I like to do end of the year in DR, but for me, it's different. Again, I have family there, have houses, could say businesses too, and a lot of friends all over the place. Like I could go from city to city. But one thing that I've been saying that people think is funny, it's more expensive for a Dominican to go to Dominican Republic than for a tourist to go to Dominican Republic. It's crazy, but like when we go to DR, like when Dominicans go to DR, we spend a lot more money than tourists or like any other traveler. All right, my peeps. Mark P, man, thank you for the support. Thank you for staying with me, man, and this conversation super cool. Um, I'm about to leave. Like I'm gonna give it like another 10 minutes. I'm gonna finish it up in an hour. But I definitely need to get. I need to start doing more lives, man. Now that I'm here in Panama, I'm gonna try to do at least like once a live, like every 2 weeks, or maybe like 2, 3 lives a month, so that I'm able to report everything that's happening here, report everything that's happening like in Central America. I'm gonna be doing Costa Rica, Guatemala, like I'm gonna be doing those often. So I also want to report what's happening there. And I think it's easier to do a live and give you the direct information than having to sit down, edit, and do all of that stuff. Like I'm gonna do the regular videos and edit and do all of that stuff, but I think for faster turnaround, I'm gonna do more lives moving forward as well. and I'm gonna start doing lives from like different places. Like maybe I want to go to the club and do a live from the club, even though the music is gonna mess everything up. But I want to show you guys like things that are happening right there and things like that. Like I'm gonna get creative with it, man. Now that I'm actually out of the U.S. and everything is content. Everything is content now. Like because I'm out of the U.S. So I could just walking down the street and it could be content because it's not stuff that we get to see every day. It's totally a different country. So I'm gonna start doing that so that you guys get the direct report and you get the information like you get it like fast food immediately. None of that order and wait and all of that stuff. Like I'm gonna start doing that more often. I just need the support, you guys joining in, so I'm not just talking like a crazy lunatic, like by myself here. But just make sure you keep checking with me, man. Make sure you keep, make sure you actually smash that bell so you get notifications. Make sure you subscribe. Check me out on IG. I didn't promote it on IG this time. I have to do that. But sometimes I get a little complicated about that because I have some females on IG that follow me, and sometimes I don't even want to show some of these lives because it could get crazy, and they might be like, "Oh, that's what you do," So, but who cares? I'm a promoter on IG too. Hey, good looking out, Mark, man. Good looking out, Mark P. I say the same thing, but I don't know. I guess it's all about the way I look at this thing when it comes to YouTube. It's all about one video, bro. Like one video could get you to the moon, and until you hit that break, you're just gonna be like the way I'm at right now. Like I haven't even hit 3,000 yet. Like I still have like 2,600 or some ridiculous thing like that. And I know that I've been putting a lot of content, and some of my content is some good stuff. But I mean, you just gotta get that one video, that one viral video. But maybe I haven't gotten to that point yet. It's gonna come. I just gotta stay consistent. And now that again that I'm actually took that step and moved to another country, hopefully now it's gonna happen. But I definitely wanted to do this live to introduce this new thing that I'm doing, to talk to you guys and let you guys know what I'm up to, where I'm at, and what's coming your way. It's gonna be a lot of Central America, man. A lot of Central America information coming for you guys. So, and I know you guys need Central America information, bro, from a brother, because there's a lot of information out there, but not real stuff from like a brother that's gonna go grind and tell you how it is, man. Because I'm gonna tell you how it is. I'm not making things up. I'm gonna tell you exactly how it is. So if you wanna come through, you're able to get a good experience, and you don't have to go through the same or make the same mistakes that I make. You'll be able to drive in the smoothest streets. But yeah, man, that's all what I'm about, man. Just trying to bring content, stuff that you guys could, get some value and benefit from. And I think again, I keep stressing this stuff, but I think we're missing out on Central America. There's a few things that I see. Look, Central America, first of all, is closer. It's like a 2-hour, 3-hour plane ride max. So it is closer. It's cheaper. Like like night out is way cheaper. Adventures like going on 4-wheelers, like adventure is cheaper. They have nice beach. They have good women. In some of these countries were more popular than others, but you just need to go there and figure it out. And you're gonna find that one country that you're gonna be falling in love with. But I'm telling you, we are gonna be winning in Central America. Again, it's super close to the US. You're gonna be an instant superstar. Your money goes farther. And people are nice, man. People are really nice. And some of these countries that were crazy before, they're not anymore. Like El Salvador used to be crazy. Now it's one of the safest countries in the world. So, man, we need to take advantage of that. So, and don't sleep on El Salvador. It's fun as hell. Like every time I go there, man, I have a blast. So, again, definitely gonna make sure that you guys get all of it. Guatemala too. Guatemala is I mean, a flight from Miami to Guatemala is like 2 hours, like maybe 2 hours 30 minutes tops. Like, bro, that's crazy. And your money goes large. They have lakes, they have ocean, they have volcanoes all over the place. You could do like four wheelers. You could do all kind of adventures. Nightlife is good because you don't deal with that bullshit from the U.S. that you have to be buying bottles and stuff like that. Here you just get a drink and you just mingle with girls and stuff and do your thing, bro. So for sure, for sure, for sure, I'm gonna make sure that you guys get all the content about Central America. I mean, just make sure that you are subscribing to the channel. Tell your peeps, man. Send it out, and we're definitely gonna win our hair for you guys that like to travel and that like to experience different things, different countries, different customs and cultures. But for now, this is all, man. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Stay put. Don't go too far. I'm out here. If you have any questions, let me know. Again, subscribe to the channel, Ry Harper INTL. Check me out on IG at Ry Harper INTL. If you need to, I mean, if there's something that you want to be more private, leave me a message on IG, and I can support you with that. But my boy, QB Passport Flexing is having a live right now. Go join him. He has some good info, man. My boy QB Flexing, he's a good one, man. He's a real one. So go check him out. He's always putting a lot of good content out there, man. So this is it. Again, subscribe. Talk to you guys in the bed. I'm out. Good looking out, Mark. Good looking out.